to be very funny, he is also a fabulous student, a charismatic and empathetic person, and oddly enough, is smashing in a habit. He'll be heading off to Tufts University next year. I introduce to you Mr. Glen Zinck.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Glen Zinck. Now, I'd just like to tell you how nice it is to sit in the front of the class for once. Hours spent next to my fellows Zal, Zarari, and Zayab, but today I get the pleasure of sitting next to new names like Anderson, 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 and Anderson. So here we are at the culmination of our 13 years in school. And to celebrate, we dress up in wizard robes, put squares on our heads, and dangle pieces of string from our hats. However, all joking aside, this is an important milestone that we have reached. And as we all look towards the future and we will go our separate ways, whether it be university, work, travel, or the military, this is the moment that we are in right now. Although it is the last moment that we will share together, it is our final uniting moment. All our lives, we are encouraged to grow up, get out into the real world, earn some money, settle down, and plan for retirement. But by the time that we realize what we truly want to enjoy in life, we no longer have the spirit to do so. As J.K. Rowling so perfectly said, youth cannot know how age thinks and feels, but old men are guilty if they forget what it was to be young. Now, I could go on quoting J.K. Rowling, but it would take more than 3,413 pages divided into 7 books to do so. My challenge to you, Inglemoor, is not to attempt to put yourself in your parents' or your teacher's shoes. That would be ridiculous, and they probably wouldn't fit. But rather, to remember yourself as you are today, and as you have been for the past 13 years. Like, remember that first day of kindergarten, running in excited for class with your cat dog lunchbox, and showing off your brand new state-of-the-art flashing shoes. Also in your possession was the giant box of waxy new crayons, dozens in fact, from purple pizzazz to unmellow yellow, and of course with a handy sharpener in the back. After those 7 years, we finally transitioned to junior high. And if I may say, the most awkward years of our lives. Guys, with our squeaky voices and absolutely feeble attempts at looking cool. And girls, you know, I can't relate, but my goodness, you were annoying. And now, here we are today, 3 years through high school, and again, there's a new you. Not the gap-toothed kindergartners or the awkward teenagers, but young, responsible adults. Look around you. We're still just the same kids, just passing into the next phase of life together as we have done for the past 13 years, except this time we're just doing it in funny hats. Sure, we're a year older. Sure, we're going our separate ways. But the fact remains that any one event doesn't determine who we are. We've always had the potential that we are just now realizing, just now acknowledging. Too often, people believe that young people don't enjoy their youth. They say that youth is wasted on the young. So come on, class of 2011, stay young forever and prove them wrong. Thank you so much.